Greetings, friends.
And welcome back to Super Mario World.
Yeah, look at Yoshi tripping balls in Star Road. I'm gonna do Star Road in a different episode. I'm gonna keep doing the levels that I've been doing. Yeah, I just wanted to start there because that's where we ended. Let me do this real quick. This is a warp secret, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Donut Secret 2.
Nice.
Cannot remember what this level is. Oh, it's like an ice level. I'm slipping. I don't like it. Oh, but that didn't hit the thing. Okay, whatever. I'm not 100% sure. I think that would have been a coin thing that I would have been able to direct. There are a couple of coin blocks in this game, like where one coin will come out and it'll start playing that timer song. Ooh, give me Yoshi. When it plays that little timer song with the coins, they'll just keep going and going until you hit a wall. And you can like just make the coins duplicate.
Nice.
Yeah, when I get to another one, I'll show you what I'm talking about. It probably sounds like nonsense right now. You're like, what the fuck is he talking about? Oh, you want to know something funny too? So this is an ice level, but I am not standing on ice, but Yoshi is acting like we are on ice.
What are those things even supposed to be down there?
I don't even know. They're a recurring...
Bird beaks?
They're a recurring Mario thing. I think
we want worms!
Something like that.
Or like mussels.
I think they're like a plant, but like... Yeah. Oh, wait, no, I don't want this. Screw the balloon. I hope I don't need it. Yeah, no, I want Yoshi.
Deflate, Mario.
Deflate. Here, let me just do this so I don't have to hold anything.
Is there a thorn bush nearby?
Yeah. If you hit anything, he'll lose whatever his power is and deflate. So, like, if you get... And that's what makes that tubular... That's what makes that tubular level I was talking about so bad, is because there's all these baseballs flying, and even if you have, like, the cape and stuff... If you get hit by one, you're just gonna sink and fall right into the abyss. Yeah, I'm pretty sure in that level, if you have a blue Yoshi, you can kind of cheese it. There's like a whole lot of, well, not a whole lot. It's kind of simple, but there's like a color coordination between Yoshi colors and the Koopa shell colors. Green is nothing, red will be fire, blue is wings that you can fly with, and yellow is this stomp that's kind of pointless because it's like a close range thing. You have to jump right next to the enemy. And at that point, it's like, why don't I just land on them, you know? Let me go do this ghost house. Yeah, the blue one's the best, though. The blue Yoshi, or if you can find a blue shell as any color Yoshi, it's the same effect. But you'll get those wings, and then you can just flap through. And it takes less skill than using the cape, so it's even better. Speaking of, I'm going to hopefully not hit any of these freaks. Please, 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 thank you. Okay, now I don't really care. I just gotta survive. And then I'm going to find the super secret level, or whatever it's called. Go away. Go away. Stop flying so low, you freaks. Whatever. Sweet. In this version of the game, too, if we were playing on 2-player, you all would see they literally just palette swapped for Luigi.
Yeah.
They didn't make him any taller or anything like that. That's kind of weird. Yeah, so this place right here is like the best thing in the game. Every time you come here, there will be a Yoshi here. If you have a Yoshi, this one will give you a life. If you have mushrooms or you're big, these ones will always be fire, and then these ones will always be capes. And then you can just leave.
And then you can come right back if you want.
Anytime you want. And yeah, so I don't know if I'm going to do it perfectly, but I'm going to try to stay stocked up on lives before each recording session so that I'm not, like, you know, running back to that place to get more lives and, you know, dying. I'm trying not to run too fast because I don't want to go flying off a ledge or into the ghosts, you know? Okay, now it doesn't matter as much. This... Now I'm down here. Now... This one, okay? Cool. Oh, this is that coin thing I was babbling about. Yeah, so like you keep pressing on the D-pad and you can make this thing spawn coins until it like hits another coin or hits a wall. I don't think the timer will run out until either of those happen. So I'm just gonna make it stop in a second. Oh, yeah, the timer did run out. Okay. That's so cool, though. Look at all this money.
I wonder if you could, like, write someone's name.
I think you might be able to.
You just have to be, like, real skilled.
Mm-hmm.
Like those people with an Etch-a-Sketch.
Yeah, at the end of the more modern Mario games, a lot of them have, wait, do I go back through this door again? Oh, okay, yeah, okay, I do. But at the end of a lot of the Mario, or modern Mario games, they'll have stuff spelled out in coins, like, thanks for playing.
Mm-hmm.
It might be in the older games, too, I can't remember. I'm gonna go grab my cat. Come on, Frey. Come here, you. Sit. She always wants to lay on top of the stuff we use to record. She was like sitting right on top of the HDMI adapter.
Yeah.
We're like, really? Why?
You got like a whole basement.
Mm-hmm. Half of this carpet is uncovered.
Mm-hmm. And there's a bunch of couches around.
Mm-hmm. And a free chair.
2 beds.
Yep. And a whole tower that she doesn't use because she thinks it's Coco's tower.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you can tell when I'm about to run out because Yoshi's doing that like swallowing face.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna hold this and pray to God I make it. Sweet.
Nice.
And half the level's done. And you can do that with most of the levels in this game. It's actually quite forgiving.
Mm-hmm.
Learning how to do some of the platforming, especially like the cape jumping and stuff, can be a little tricky. But once you've got it down, this game really is not too challenging.
Mm-hmm.
The extra worlds are definitely harder. But even if I wasn't like a super pro, I could go to that Star Road. And make it to Bowser's Castle and beat the whole game within like 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is the stomp. It's kind of the worst in my opinion, because like, yeah, I gotta be that close anyway. So it's like, why not just jump on the enemy at that point?
Mm-hmm.
Another blue shell. Oh yeah, the Hammer Bros look really weird in this game.
Mm-hmm.
No!
Oh.
No, Yoshi!
Get back here.
I need you to fly for me. That's okay, I still made it to the checkpoint on that.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to make it turn into a star before I caught it.
Is that one of those birds with a parachute, or was that a Goomba?
I think that was a Goomba, but I
was
don't...
gonna say, it looked just like one of those birds for a second.
I'm not 100% sure. I don't think the Goombas in this game are technically Goombas. There's like something weird about them. They might be called like Galoombas or something.
Mm-hmm.
They definitely are supposed to look like Goombas, but this game is like, it's not set in the Mushroom Kingdom, it's set in Dinosaur Land.
Yeah.
So like some of the enemies are like weirder, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But I also don't particularly care about Mario lore, so like I'm gonna just call them Goombas.
Yeah.
Although I might look it up in between just to figure it out,
Mm-hmm.
because it is interesting. Boop. And this bonus game, I actually think it's a little bit harder when you have the cape because you like float slower down. Let me get all of these. Oh, come on. I always miss one. Come on. Boop. Just one. Pew. V for victory. Now we're going into Morton's Castle. I think I've been skipping that, but yeah, normally, yeah, you can't take Yoshi into the ghost houses or into the castles, which always bothered me as a kid, because Yoshi was like my crutch, you know? These little thwimps. Yeah, this castle isn't too bad either. If I remember correctly, I think 3 and 4 is when the game starts to amp up the difficulty.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. And I think... Yeah, cool. If you just jump on them, they'll reassemble after a few seconds, but you can spin them away like that.
Mm-hmm.
This song used to creep me out as a kid.
Yeah. It's a pretty creepy song.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I didn't even need that. Ah, whatever. Just head banging.
Yeah, if someone could squat that fast, that'd be terrifying.
That would be. You get a head rush like crazy.
You might die, honestly.
He would definitely win a headbanging competition.
Mm-hmm. You remember that show, 1,000 Ways to Die?
Yeah.
There was one dude on that show who he died because he was really nervous about a job interview that he had, and he was living in Japan, so he wanted to be like really formal. They bow over there a lot.
Yeah.
So he was practicing bowing for his interview, and he was bowing just like over and over again, like, nice to meet you, bow, nice to meet you, bow. And like, I think when he went to go and meet the person for the actual interview, when he bowed, he accidentally bumped heads with the other guy, and then his brain just like exploded or something crazy like that, because he had like built up so much blood pressure in his head.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
So remember how the last guy was like a joke of a boss?
Mm-hmm.
Aw, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this guy's even easier, but he's actually managed to hit me a couple times. Here, come over here. Oh, come on! Got him. You're out of here!
Mm-hmm.
I did it. Honestly, with the pace that I'm going at right now, I might be done this whole game within 5 episodes. That'd be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Yeah, we, get it on to even more games. Morton Koopa Jr. of Castle 2 is now just a memory. The next area is the underground Vanilla Dome. What traps await Mario in this new world? What will become of Princess Toadstool? Well, she's gonna change her name to Peach. People are gonna stop calling her that.
Yeah.
Oh, I always loved the way that like the world terraforms as you unlock more and more stuff. I'm gonna go get some capes. Mushroom. Cape. And a life. Just for good measure. Yeah, as a kid, I'm pretty sure this was the farthest I ever got. Was Vanilla Dome. And then in high school, I beat the game for the first time. Yeah, because I got really into New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Because that was the new hotness back then when I was in high school. And I was like, oh yeah, 2D Mario is fun. Did I get all of them? Okay, cool. And then I think I can just... Yes, secrets. Bloop! Yeah, and in my opinion, this game's a lot better than the new Super Mario Bros. Games. I think if any of them was close to this one, it would be the one for Wii U that also got ported to the Switch. Just because that one has, in my opinion, like the most creative levels and stuff out of all of them. I also like the baby Yoshis in that game, but why can't they grow up? They grow up in this game. You feed them 5 or 6 turtle shells, and then they're like, I'm big now. And in that game, they're like, no. Yeah, I'm really excited for Super Mario Wonder. It looks like an acid trip. It really does. Yeah. Okay. Am I gonna be able to? No, I think I'm gonna have to run from over here. Come on, I'm trying to get enough speed. I know I can do it. Do I have to abandon my Yoshi? Maybe I just have to go up higher. This level's the one that always confuses me a bit. Yeah, I think I do have to abandon Yoshi for this one. God dang it. Here, let me, Oh, I probably could have held on to him. Oops. Whatever. Okay. That's the secret exit right there, which I don't think I need that for. Oops. No. I'm just failing. Oh my god. Come on, Mario. Work with me, baby. There we go. There we go.
Nice.
Thanks. Yeah, this should be the way to the secret exit. Goodbye. Yeah, the cape is awesome. Yeah, that's why on the freaking cover art, it's Mario in the cape on Yoshi. It's like, you're gonna want to be doing this the whole time. Yeah, I know a lot of people say that Super Mario Bros. 3 is their favorite, and I do like that game. I just like this one more. And it's weird, because this one has, like, less power-ups. I think it's... I don't know. I don't have nearly as much nostalgia for 3 as I do for this one. Like, the music doesn't hit the same for me. It has more power-ups. And it was the first one to do the whole overworld map thing, which I really love, but I think I like it better in this one. Yeah, and I might get around to the original 3 Mario Bros. Games eventually. I'm not nearly as good at them, and they do that whole 5 lives thing that this game does, and a lot of other platformers do, but this game has the top secret area, and I don't think the other Mario Bros. Games do. So it might be more of a challenge. Oh, sweet.
Nice.
Thanks. Ah, come on, just jump for me. Get out of here, you freak.
Football players.
Charge and Chuck. It wasn't until, I think Mario 3D World, or maybe one of the Galaxy games, where I realized that those were, like, turtle dudes. I thought they were just guys.
Can you imagine, like, making your way into, like, the deepest, darkest part of a cave and then finding a giant turtle in a football uniform?
Ready to charge.
Ready to just tackle the shit out of
Yep.
you and score a touchdown?
He's coming for your neck. Charge and Chuck. Get ready to duck. I just love, like, how the music changes slightly when you have Yoshi.
Yeah.
The steel drum. I was watching, I forget what the channel name is, but someone was doing, like, a retrospective of the games that came out the launch year of the Super Nintendo. He was talking about how the game is, like, a masterpiece and stuff, and how the banjo and the steel drum, I almost said steel guitar, and the steel drum are the, like, leading instrumentals, and I was like, you know, I guess they really are. I never, you know, put together that those were the 2 instruments being used, because why would you ever use them together? But it fits this game so well, in my opinion. Oh yeah, lag.
The underlying drums that they're using for the Yoshi song might be bongos. I'm not positive though.
Yeah. For Yoshi, he gets bongos, and then the steel drums are the like the normal.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's something kind of SpongeBob about it. Like, you know, if you think about it. Maybe they were inspired by Mario. SpongeBob SquarePants, Mario clone. I don't know if I've ever gotten all 9 to be the same. I think I have. You get a ton because it counts like each diagonal.
What do you think would happen if it was all stars?
I think you would get like 8 or 9 1-ups, something like that. Oh, this is a fun fact. Apparently in the North American version, you know, the one we're playing, you can't eat these dolphins, but in the Japanese version and in the re-releases of this game, like the Game Boy Advance version, I think you can. Yeah, they thought it would be sad, you know, because Americans love dolphins so much. I don't know. I don't see them as enemies though. I just see them as like platforms because they can't hurt you. So it's kind of like why would you be able to eat them? Or maybe you can eat them in this version. I don't know. Let me try. Nope, can't.
They can't hurt you either.
Nope. I think they can, pull you towards that dude, and that can screw you up. Some of these levels are short as shit. Yeah, there's so on the start screen when you select your file, if it's got a little star and it says 96, that means you got all of the exits. And you got to do that before you beat Bowser, because when you beat Bowser, it runs to the credits and then it makes you reload your most recent save. Vanilla Fortress. Oh, it's underwater. Yeah, this one I remember being annoying. No, not the balls of steel. And the freaking bony fish.
What is vanilla about this?
I don't know.
We're underwater.
They were just really in their hungry era when they were making this game. Like Donut Isle.
Yeah.
How is that a donut? Come here, Mr. Spike Boy. No, 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 don't throw your bone. Stop with your bone throwing. Yeah, you flutter on by, freak. Oh my god, there are too many freaking boneheads here. Get out of here. I mean, I guess it's kind of vanilla. It's more blue than white. I hope I don't get lost. Oh my god, I just remembered this place. Yeah, I get confused and lost.
If I got vanilla ice cream and there was this much water and bonefish in it, I'd be pissed.
You would what?
I'd be pissed.
Oh, I thought you said I would just lose it.
I would. Probably throw it at the wall and then storm back to the store and be like, what the hell is this?
What is this?
And they'd be like, what is what? And then I'd be like, oh, wait, I just threw it at the wall. Let me go back to my house and get it.
Oh, yeah, the Reznors. Oh,
Oh.
shit. They're named after Trent Reznor. That's not a joke. That's a real thing.
Is it really?
Yes.
That's funny as shit.
Yeah. Oh, my God. I hate them, though.
Also, Trent Reznor is like the most epic sounding name I think I've ever heard. Like, I've always just imagined him like storming into a place and being like, do you know who I am? Trent Reznor!
And then everyone's just like, whoa! And there's wind blowing and shit. We're sorry, Mr. Trent Reznor. Do you think that's his real name?
I'm not sure.
I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't. Continue and save. Okay, so this is gonna lead me to World 4, or to Castle number 4, and then I'm gonna go back into the Vanilla Dome.
Mm-hmm.
So this is still World 3 down here. I'm gonna do that first. I don't want to be skipping all around.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god! Thank God Yoshi's here at least. Come back! Oh, whatever. Yeah, there's just something about Mario, y'all. It's like really hard to be unhappy when you're playing a Mario game, at least in my experience.
Mhm.
I know some people hate Mario. Like, this is the worst thing I've ever experienced. Also, I don't remember who did the video or like when it came out or anything, but back in like early YouTube days before like gaming historians were like a big thing, and you know people had a lot of respect for like retro games and retro franchises and stuff. Oh shit, sorry I fucked this up. Mario Galaxy 2 had like just come out, and I think it was the same year as like a different Call of Duty, maybe like Modern Warfare 2 or something like that. And I remember this dude freaking out in this video about how Mario Galaxy 2 got like perfect scores and like 9 out of 10s, and like his Call of Duty game got like kind of middle of the road, like 7 and 8 and stuff. He was like freaking out about Mario Galaxy 2 being like a shitty game and stuff like that. I think that stuff's so funny. I'm like, how are you so bitter? If you don't like Mario, just don't play it, man.
Yeah,
It's like, all they did was they added Yoshi. That's all they did.
Sometimes the people that play only games like Call of Duty are a little crazy.
Yeah, little intense. And that's one of the main reasons I don't play a ton of like online multiplayer games. It's because like if I want to play a game with someone, I want to know who I'm playing with so that if they freak out, I could not play with them again in the future. And also usually I don't play a ton of multiplayer games, but usually it's just with friends. And like when you're playing games with friends, it's kind of hard to get that mad, in my opinion. You know.
I feel like people that are only interested in playing games where you're shooting other people might have anger problems, though, or would be more likely to have anger problems than people who mix it up.
Yeah, and if you're only into first-person shooters or whatever, we're not saying you have anger problems. Like undoubtedly, it's just like this country has a fixation on like firearms and guns in general, and like it's very obvious that like a lot of these games are kind of like, ooh, Americans love guns, so let's just make it a super gun game. And I've played my fair share of gun games too. I've played a crap ton of fucking Resident Evil games, and we've played Metroid Prime.
And I've played a bunch of Call of Duty games and stuff too, but it's not like the only thing I like.
Yeah. Oh shit. Sorry, Freya's like about to. Thanks, Tom. Yeah, our cat Freya was like really close to hitting the reset button on the Super Nintendo. That would have sucked. Yeah, thanks for that.
Yeah, it's like every time we record, she's just determined to fuck it all up.
It's because she I don't know like the exact terminology, but she doesn't really respond well to negative reinforcement. Like when you fuss at her and you tell her no and stuff, she like just sees it as attention, and she's like, they're talking to me. And I'm like, we give you plenty of attention throughout the day.
We play with you all the time.
Yeah, literally, can you just please give us like 30 minutes to an hour of doing this thing that we always fuss at you for? And here she comes. She's coming back, literally.
She's probably going to plop right down next to the Super Nintendo.
Yep.
Or on top of the equipment.
Here. Checkpoint. Yeah, and this video is almost done. I'm going to just do a couple more levels. Got the star. Yeah, and I've played some Call of Duty too. My biggest gripe with Call of Duty is honestly how fast you die.
Yeah.
I don't like being alive for 2 seconds and then respawning.
It's cool that you do respawn though. Like, could you imagine if you didn't and then you just had to sit there and wait for like 10 minutes for the other players to finish?
Yeah, the rest of your team is just like,
just
damn.
like a dim screen.
Yeah. Yeah, but like with the shooting games I play, also like I typically tend to play games where it's very obvious you're in a fictional situation.
Yeah.
Like in Resident Evil, I'm shooting zombies and monsters and stuff like that. In Metroid, I'm shooting aliens. In like Star Wars Battlefront 2, the old one, not the new one.
Yeah.
You're shooting, like freaking Imperial soldiers and stuff like that. Everyone's dressed in plastic. So it's like it doesn't feel as real.
Yeah.
And I don't remember which Call of Duty game it is, but don't one of them like open up and you're in an airport or something and like they're just like, yeah, shoot everyone there or something like that. And I'm like, that's literally just a mass shooting. What the fuck? Like,
I don't remember which one that is.
but that's insane.
Yeah.
I'm like, and like I'm sure like the game tries to justify it, like, oh, we're in war or something like that, and some crazy shit like that. But I'm like, I can't get down with that, y'all.
Yeah,
It's just a little too violent for me.
Yeah, one of my favorite shooting games that I used to play was this game called SOCOM. Particularly, I was into playing SOCOM Combined Assault. I thought that one was a lot of fun. You're basically, I think you're a U.S. Navy SEAL, and you're going out on these missions, and they're like covert op missions and stuff like that. But I used to just like really like goofing around in that game a lot too, because your teammates in that game, I don't know if they'll do this in like any other game that I've played, but your teammates in that game really don't take kindly to friendly fire. And I found that out by accident a lot of times. Like I remember I was making my way through this one mission, and I was going through a tunnel, and at the very end of the tunnel when I came out, this helicopter started flying towards us really fast, and I thought it was an enemy, so I shot him down with a missile. And as soon as I did, my teammates were like, "You traitor!" and started like trying to kill me. And I was like, "Whoa, holy shit." And then it's like, mission failed. Another thing that I always thought was really funny was at the beginning of every mission, your teammates are all like kneeling while they're listening to the mission briefing, and they'll just be like sitting there kneeling and won't move until the operator stops talking about like what you have to do on this mission. But you're free to move around and you can like do whatever you want while she's talking. So one thing I used to do was I would like kill one of my teammates while they were sitting there kneeling, and the other teammates would all just be like kneeling there, but they would be like, "I'm gonna get you for this," like, because they couldn't do anything until she stopped telling us what the mission was. Like, "You're a traitor! I'm gonna kill you!" and shit.
But
They're
they're
just like
just
kneeling and like not moving. And then as soon as she stops talking, they all just start trying
get
to
up.
kill me. It was great.
Damn. First death of the
Oh
series.
man.
That's fine. I just slipped off a
Yeah,
ledge.
it's all right.
I have 42 lives. I don't know if I'm gonna make it, guys.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna beat this level and then call it quits because we're close to it. Yeah, I think we're over a half hour now.
Mm-hmm.
This level, this is the ghost house that just has one exit, I believe. Because if you look at the map, you can see there's like really nowhere else it could go besides the down and around.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I keep screwing myself over. Give me the cape. I need this for platforming. Yeah, if you hold the jump button when you have the cape, you descend much slower. Beginner tip, y'all. Let me see. Oh, hey. I thought I killed you. Okay, cool. Another cape. That may be just what I needed. Is that Boston?
I think that's the Cars.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
It sounds like it could be Boston. I think, yeah, but I don't think it is them because the voice is different. Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand about it.
Yeah, the Cars had a bunch of hit songs in the 80s.
People living in I don't remember the words. All I want is to have my peace of mind.
Yeah, Boston's freaking great. But I will say, Tom Scholz, the guitar player, he's a bit of a control freak. Well, he's,
From what you've heard.
well, yeah.
No, I met him.
He's like,
I wanted Taco Bell and he said no.
he's just like claimed ownership of everything Boston related and like sued multiple other band members previously and like been like, "That's mine, this is mine, everything's mine." And yeah, he's a pretty crazy guy.
Yeah, one of my old school like fantasies when I was a kid was being like a member of a band, but as you get older you realize like there's a lot of like politics when it comes to band. I'm not talking about like US politics. I'm talking about like
successful bands.
Yeah, successful bands. Like money politics, who's going to be the face of the band because like I bet what happens with a lot of bands is like they're all like, "Yeah, we're in it. We're here together." And they don't anticipate one person being like the face of the band and then that person becomes like the big one and then they all get jealous and shit. Yeah, but we can talk about bands and shit next time.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching. We hope you'll join us next time.
Bye-bye.
Have a good one.